So dear students, now we are going to discuss how to insert a desirable gene into the host, and that is concerned with able to initiate RNA interference. Take agrobacterium tumefaciens. From this bacterium, isolate the plasmid. This is a plasmid. And that plasmid was cut in the area where TI gene is present. Cut TI gene. Now this plasmid is without TI, and this is a desirable gene. This desirable gene is transposon, for example. Transposon. So now ligate that one with the vector. So this is a recombinant vector. And introduce this one into agrobacterium. Okay, so transformation with another agrobacterium. Tumefaciens without a vector. Introduce this vector. So this is agrobacterium, tumefaciens bacterium with a genophore vector with a transposon. Okay, and introduce that one into tobacco plant. Now, tobacco plant is with a RNA interference. So this is the way to insert a transposon or desirable gene that is able to synthesize a sense antisense mRNA complementary to mRNA of the nematode, right? So this is the way to insert a desirable gene, that is either transposon or any gene which is able to synthesize RNA molecules complementary to RNA of the nematode. Okay, wait. So tobacco control plant versus transgenic tobacco plant with RNAi. So this one is with RNA, this one is without RNA. So what is control plant? According to the textbook, control plant is without RNA interference. Next, infestation, infected by concerned nematode. So for example, this is a tobacco plant, root system. These are the nodules, knots. Root nodes. So this plant is control plant. Control plant is not resistant against nematode, not resistant, or it is susceptible to nematode. And what about a transgenic tobacco plant? Stem, root system. Okay, so deliberate, we are injecting, deliberate injection of a nematode. Deliberate means we are injecting a nematode, Melidogyne incognitia, into roots. Deliberate infection by human being, concerned scientist. Deliberate infection. What is a deliberate? Intentionally, we are introducing that infection into a nematode into so-called root system. Melidogyne incognitia injected into the tobacco plant. After 5 days of infection, so Melidogyne incognitia entered even after 5 days. Even after 5 days, 5 days of infection, no root knot. That was given in your textbook. Okay, so here tobacco plant is resistant to Melidogyne incognitia. So definitely, remember what is control plant? This is very, very important. So control plant is a normal tobacco plant, and that is without RNA interference. Concerned with this one, of course, naturally the plant is having RNA interference, but here this plant is not having RNA interference against Melidogyne incognitia, but by birth, so-called plant is having general RNA interference, but there is no specific RNA interference against that nematode, infected by nematode. So it is not resistant to nematode, susceptible to nematode. So what about this plant suffering from roots or suffering from root knots? And what about this one, transgenic one with RNA, concerned RNA interference? We inserted a desirable gene which is able to produce mRNA molecule complementary to the mRNA of the nematode. So after deliberate intentional infection, we injected that infection into root system. Even after 5 days or 10 days, there was no root knot. So what is the conclusion? So transgenic plant, tobacco plant, was made resistant against Melidogyne incognitia. So the plant itself is protected from the infection caused by Melidogyne incognitia. Okay. So that is about RNA interference.